the distance between your dreams and your goal is called action. But I add on
Yes,
one
of
more thing.
course.
I add on one more thing. The action comes with your inner demon as well.
Why you decide to become a life coach, and what motivate you to continue doing this every day? Because this is not a easy journey, let's be honest. It's not a pleasure for sure, because people come to you with a problem, with pain, with a situation that you have to deal with. What courage you have starting for you to want to join this and doing this?
I think back in about 4 5 years back, I saw that ripple effect in people, right? When I say ripple effect is when I coach someone, people around in their life get benefited. So that's why I call the ripple effect. And right now I'm actually focusing more on career moms, because healing that woman heals her world.
Yes.
She nurture her kids. She builds a good
Yes.
relationship with her spouse. She has her own self, right? She find back her own self rather than letting people tell her what she needs to do.
Yeah.
So because of that, I keep doing what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned very good point as well, that is a mom. I think a lot of mom right now struggling because a lot of pressure already in shoulder for
Mm.
so long, that talk about be a mom, be a wife, and then you have to work and you have to contribute, and especially in Singapore. Uh, be a mom in Singapore is not an easy. Especially I'm
Yeah.
single mom. I have to tell you, it's the whole new world and a totally different story. Like you can't just be stay home and take care of your kid like your dream. It's impossible in Singapore. It can be done, but it's very rarely that somebody have privilege to live that life. Let's be real, right there.
Can
Is
I give you a different perspective on that end? Because
yes,
I don't
yes,
want to say that it's impossible, because you know if we keep telling us it's impossible and then we don't find a space to grow, you see.
mm,
So when we tell us that I see a dream and I want to work towards that,
mm,
it's rather than finding out right now what do I have resources,
mm.
what do I have right now in order for that dream to work.
but
It is
but that
not.
dream,
Yeah.
for example, right? Can I add on some more? That
Yeah.
dream have to come with reality, but the reality is didn't support the dream. Like, you get what I mean? Like, yes, I agree with you, we're working toward the dream, but the truth that the dream is still not achievable yet. Because
I
even I'm a investment mom, I'm a business woman. I don't need to work 9 to 5 like other mom. I still find it struggling.
challenging,
Like,
right?
I don't know how other mom manage to do that. And
Yeah.
I'm not a sugar coach person. I come here,
Yeah.
oh, I'm a super mom, I can do this, I
No.
can. That's a lie to another mom. You just make
Yes.
another
Yes.
mom more pressure, right? So I don't buy into that like
Yeah.
concept of, oh, it's a dream
It's
that
like
we're
you
working toward.
sell
I agree.
something.
Yes.
Correct. You don't sell something that you can't work on, right? The dream,
Mm,
yes, it has to come back to the reality a little bit.
yes.
And I would like to add on that in order to make it more practical, you got to break
Mm,
down into pieces, right? Let's just
mm,
say someone want to earn, I don't know, 1 billion. Okay, 1 billion is for normal people like us, like wow, so big, right? Why don't you just like target something achievable during short span
mm,
of maybe 1 year, and it
mm,
slowly roll up towards that. So I use money as one of the example because it's easy to grasp. So if let's just
yeah.
say a mom who has a dream, um, I don't know, to really have a happy marriage, happy life, and happy career. From where
Mm,
she is right now, she gotta take action. I just gave
mm,
this in a couple of weeks ago in one of the webinar that the distance between your dreams and your goal is called action. But I add on
yes,
one
of
more thing.
course.
I add on one more thing. The action comes with your inner demon as well,
Mm. It's
which actually
but
is the
it's
thing
the
that sabotage you.
I agree. The action is definitely have to have action.
Mm.
Definitely, I will always tell the same thing to my client. It's not about how much advice you give to you. I know how many knowledgeable I am to share with you the information you needed for you to change your life. It's still an action. The end of the day, But the part of like you say just now, I just want to because I think this is a very interesting because we have a different view. Also, that's the interesting when we have a different view because you make me learn something new as well about the perspective. Uh, like we have to break down the goal. I get that definitely. Even daily goal, we have to like monthly goal, weekly
Mm,
goal, yearly
mm,
goal because that's
mm,
how we grow. But
mm.
is that when we're talking about happiness with mom, about money, you have to be stay at home, take care of kids, like you say. All that is. Do you think that indirect stress? Because I see other mom that they actually don't want to be at home and stay home mom and take care of the kid. You know,
Yeah,
they dream, like you say, they dream is want to
yeah,
go out and make $1 million.
yeah.
What wrong with want to make $1 million? I meet
Nothing wrong.
another
Yeah,
mom that happy to be a housewife and have a 3 kid,
yeah.
and she don't have a need to make 1 million. And what wrong with
Mm,
that as well, right?
nothing
So
wrong.
I
Yeah.
yeah, so I learned through my client as well that actually we should don't even label that what is called successful mom is, and just
Yes.
let them be a mom, right?
Yeah.
And teach
Yeah.
them to be love themselves and happy to
Yes.
be who they are.
Yes.
And then the children were happy and don't care of the pressure of the public, what they tell you. But the
Yeah.
reality to achieve that for me so far, it actually quite tough for me personal experience. I see a lot of my clients struggling because most of the time it's not come from them. Even okay, you are a strong woman. We are already have awareness enough to know no, I don't care society, you know, I live as who I am, I contribute what I can do. But a lot of mom is vulnerable, right? And they have
Mm.
more
Yeah.
pressure for public. They don't have a knowledge, the tools like you share
Right.
to start manage their life on the way they want without controlling by the society. So what is your advice for a mom who go through that right now in life, that they are confusing, they don't know what information to listen for, they don't know who to look up to, and what should they start?
I think you are right on the point that there's a lot of people doesn't have the right tools and the skills to be really aware about who they really want to be. Like you say,
Mm,
mom with 3 kids, stay home mom. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong, right? If that's her dream, then the thing is like you want to be a happy mom, staying at home with your 3 kids. And then
yes.
how have you been with your kids recently? So that I would ask that questions, right? And that
Mm,
actually is part of the awareness back to ourselves,
mm,
right? Instead of listening to the noise outside, people talking, and then there's so much Zoom webinar nowadays to really attend.
mm,
And ask yourself, why do you want to go there? You want to
mm,
learn? You just want to, because your friends are there. You want to go because that speaker is famous. What reason? When we
mm,
do something, there must be a reason behind. You can't be like, oh, because I am just like watching TV itself, right? So those are
yeah.
quite a mindfulness exercise.
Mm.
Yeah.
It mean
So
even like before you want to go something and listen to something, you should to
yeah,
practice of asking yourself why you want to do certain thing. Am I right to say that?
yeah. Why do you want to do
Mm,
certain thing? What do you want to achieve? And what's after the whatever sessions that you're going through? If you're just going to download informations, what's the point?
mm.
Yeah.
That's just another good point right there. I mean, for my audience, because
Yeah.
I think everybody will have a different style of coaching, and everybody looking for different support from different people's style. I don't. I have a different way of coaching. Of course, it's slightly
Mm.
different with you, but that is also a very good tip with people who are you are looking for like advice from other people. You know, ask yourself again why I want to go
Yeah.
with this class, why I want to join this section. Is that what I'm looking for? Is that worth my time? People right
Mm.
there, and maybe find more review about that, you know, read up more about this person and so on. So what advice, I mean advice is a bit too big, maybe what is sharing from you to another person that also want to pursue whatever you're doing right now in life?